Hello, my name's Charles and welcome to ShopFreeMart's YouTube channel. Today we have an audio broadcast. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, and if you wish to be notified of upcoming audio broadcasts or videos, click the bell icon as well. So without further ado, let's listen to today's broadcast.
Breaking down addiction is one of the biggest issues facing the United States right now. Millions of Americans have become dependent on alcohol, opiates, painkillers, and more. And breaking that cycle has been difficult and in some cases impossible. Many people are in a lot of pain, and this can be from any number of illnesses: cancer, fibromyalgia, arthritis, multiple sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, Alzheimer's, migraine headaches. Some of these illnesses are life-threatening, but some are not, but they do provide for chronic pain. Many people suffering from pain go to their doctor, and the standard practice is to prescribe pain medication, which does help relieve the pain, but painkillers do not get rid of the pain. They only reduce your nervous system's ability to feel the pain by masking it. This can lead to more severe complications because then people will be more prone to doing strenuous activities that they otherwise wouldn't do because of the pain. Pain is like the warning light on the dashboard of your car. If something is wrong with your car, a red light comes on telling you that you need to pay attention or something serious may happen. By masking pain, you're not curing the problem, and too many of the medications that doctors are prescribing are addictive, and most, if not all, of them cause other symptoms that then need to be addressed with even more medications. Now, this is no less a sin in my mind than people who push illegal drugs. Only these people get caught. When these people get caught, they go to jail. Alcohol is also a big problem in this country. There are a lot of alcoholics. Once people get addicted, it's very difficult and in some cases impossible to break that addiction. Drugs and alcohol affect the body in a number of different ways. Most of them deplete essential minerals and vitamins from the body. Many of them affect different hormones. Believe it or not, drug companies spend a lot of money learning how to make prescription medications addictive. That guarantees that once people start taking their drugs, that most people will be on them for life. There are many addictions, and sugar is perhaps one of the worst. Sugar leads to many health problems, and the first ones we think about are diabetes and obesity. Diabetes, of course, is a precursor to many other illnesses which affect the eyes, lack of circulation, neuropathy, edema, etc. One of the first questions I ask people who are having health challenges: are you still eating sugar? Eating good food all of the time is hard to do. It's difficult to know the source of all the food you're eating. Organic is more expensive, and not all of the food that is advertised as being organic is organic. And some of the food advertised as being organic is even genetically modified. The safest thing to do is to grow your own food, and I'm hoping one day to have a viable solution for ShopFreeMart members to grow enough food for an average family in their garage or a spare bedroom. A majority of people have one or more food addictions, and that is at least in part due to the fact that they're lacking vitamins and minerals, and they constantly feel hungry. I remember a time when I had that daily serving of ice cream before going to bed at night. So what can a person do to break this addictive cycle? First of all, a person needs to recognize that they have an addiction, and they have to want to do something about it. Many people know that at least some of the things they're doing have a negative effect on their health, but the pleasure that they get from doing these things often outweighs their desire to change. Once somebody wants to make some changes so they can experience better health, more energy, more restful sleep, and get rid of the pain that perhaps led to their addictions in the first place, the first thing they need to do is to start getting rid of toxins that have built up in their body as a result of their lifestyle. The next thing they need to do is to get some education on what nutrients they may be lacking that has contributed to their current condition. Researchers have learned a tremendous amount about the exact role of different minerals and vitamins in our bodies. When our car runs out of gas, most of us can diagnose the problem, and by filling the gas tank, we can fix the problem. Our bodies operate in much the same fashion as our automobile. There are miniature motors in each of our cells called mitochondria that produce energy for our bodies, just like the motor in your car provides energy to get you where you need to go. All of the thousands of functions that your body does for you requires that you put gas in the tank, water in the radiator, and you keep the oil changed and give it proper service. It even needs to be driven once in a while because inactivity causes things to atrophy. We can't prescribe any product or products to address a particular symptom, but we try to give you some basic education so that you can begin to self-diagnose and treat yourself. Besides, what may work for one person may not work for you, and there are many reasons for that. You have a different diet, a different lifestyle, you do different exercise, you're exposed to different toxins than other people, and you are a different person. Different symptoms can be caused by a lack of one mineral or vitamin, or a combination of nutrients. Therefore, taking magnesium might be the magic bullet for one person, where another person might need boron or iodine or vitamin B12. When you begin to study the different ShopFreeMart products, you will likely notice a symptom that you need to address can be caused by a deficiency of several different minerals or vitamins. However, most people have multiple symptoms. So what I tell people to do is to try to see which single mineral is indicated for the largest number of symptoms you're experiencing. That is usually the one you are lacking the most and the one you will see the quickest results from taking. We haven't talked about gold for quite some time, and since we're talking about addictions, this would be a good time to talk about it. I've heard some very amazing stories about people who have been able to kick alcohol addiction, cigarettes, prescription medications for depression and other related symptoms, and even get off of street drugs by taking gold. Again, we make no claims. The only thing a person can do is experiment to see what might work for them personally. The body naturally eliminates toxins through the liver, kidneys, lungs, colon, lymph glands, and skin. However, due to the polluted condition of the world today, most people are running on toxic overload. Toxins are always acidic and create a low oxygen environment wherein bacteria and viruses thrive. Disease-causing microbes lead to all manner of diseases which reduce the life expectancy of humans and which are generally inflammatory and painful. Like a cut finger that will not heal when it is full of toxins, many bodily functions are hampered and sometimes completely stopped when an organ is too full of toxins. For example, a pancreas that is full of toxins will stop producing insulin due to the fact that it's giving all of its energy to eliminating toxins which are threatening the very existence of the organ. When the toxins are removed, most often the pancreas will heal itself and once again start producing insulin. The same could be said for the thyroid or any other organ or gland that's on toxic overload. It is believed that gold increases the body's ability to eliminate these toxins. Some of the known symptoms for gold deficiency are mental fog, forgetfulness, and low IQ, sleep disorders, insomnia, and inability to relax, overweight and obesity, gastric and digestive disorders, arthritis and other joint inflammations, hypertension, high blood pressure and muscle tension, inability to deal with stressful situations, reduced creativity. Many people have noticed a marked improvement in mental function, memory, and even IQ after taking gold for a period of time. So Next time you order some products, you might consider getting a bottle of gold and just seeing what it will do for you. And especially if you're trying to kick some habit, gold might prove to be very helpful.